side by side, by Sondheim. Something familiar, something peculiar, something for everyone, a comedy tonight. Something appealing, something appalling, something for everyone, a comedy tonight. Nothing with kings, nothing with crowns.
Bring on the lovers, liars, and clowns. Oh, situations, new complications. Nothing pretentious or polite. Tragedy tomorrow, comedy tonight.
Something aesthetic,
Something frenetic.
something for everyone, a comedy tonight.
Something erratic,
Something dramatic, something for everyone, a comedy tonight.
Nothing with gods, nothing with fate.
Weighty affairs will just have to wait. Nothing that's formal,
Nothing that's normal.
no recitations to recite. Open up the curtain. Comedy tonight, tonight. Love is in the air, quite clearly, people everywhere. Act queerly, some are hasty, some are halting, some are simply somersaulting. Love is going around.
anyone excited,
Can catch it,
keep your windows closed,
and latch it, leave your house.
and lose your reason.
This is the contagious season. Love is going around. It's spreading each minute throughout the whole vicinity. Step out and you're in it with all the fun involved. Who can stay uninvolved? Love is in the air. This morning,
Bachelors beware.
fair warning, if you start to feel a tingle and you like remaining single, stay home. Don't take a breath. You could catch your death. 'Cause love is around. Love is around.
Welcome once again, everyone, to our celebration of Mr. Stephen Sondheim, the legend and the immortal musical theater writer. So, that last song that you just heard the lady sing that sort of sounded like a little jingle for COVID, that song was the first song that Stephen Sondheim wrote as the opening number for A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum. He wrote it that way because the producers had said to him,
You gotta give them a tune they can hum. Well, they could hum it all right, but it did nothing to introduce the audience to the low comedy that was to follow. So they called on choreographer Jerome Robbins, and he immediately put his finger right on the problem and said,
"The show's called A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum. They want something funny. Give them a comedy tonight."
and they got Sondheim to write a comedy tonight, which now so perfectly introduces that show. But being nothing if not a very thorough young man, Sondheim also wrote a third song, which nobody has ever heard of, and you'll soon find out why. Gods of the theater, smile on us. Those up there stern in judgment, smile on us.
You who look down on actors, and who doesn't? Bless our little company and smile on us.
That's all. Bless our little company and smile on us.
Something that's gaudy, something that's bawdy.
Something for
comedy tonight.
Nothing that's grim.
Nothing that's Greek.
She plays Medea later this week.
Stunning surprises, cunning disguises, hundreds of actors out of sight. Pantaloons and tunics,
Courtesans and eunuchs.
funerals and chases,
Baritones and basses. Panderers.
philanderers,
Cupidity.
Timidity.
Mistakes.
Fakes!
Rhymes.
mimes, tumblers, rumblers, bumblers, fumblers, no royal curse, no Trojan horse, and a happy ending, of course. Goodness and badness, man in his madness, this time it alters our right. Tragedy tomorrow, comedy tonight, comedy tonight, comedy tonight.
Tonight is a celebration of the work of a man who is the best lyric writer of our time.
I'll drink to that.
The most adventurous composer in musical theater history.
I'll drink to that.
Okay, Scott. To support our claim, we will offer you songs featuring Sondheim's lyrics from
West Side Story.
Do I Hear Waltz? His words and music from
A funny thing happened on the way to the forum.
Anyone can whistle.
Company,
Follies.
A little night music.
And there's just one more, my favorite. Gypsy! Ah, anybody that stays home is dead. If I die, it won't be from sitting. It'll be from fighting to get up and get out. Some people can get a thrill knitting sweaters and sitting still. That's okay for some people who don't know they're alive. Some people can thrive and bloom, living life in a living room. That's perfect for some people of 105. But I at least gotta try. When I think of all the sights that I gotta see, yet all the places I gotta play, all the things that I gotta be, yeah, come on, Papa, what do you say? Some people can be content, playing bingo and paying rent. That's peachy for some people, for some humdrum people to be. But some people ain't me. I had a dream, a wonderful dream, Papa. All the June in the Orpheum Circuit, give me a chance and I know I can work it. I had a dream, just as real as can be, Papa. There I was in Mr. Orpheum's office, and he was saying to me, Rose, get yourself some new orchestrations, new routines, and red velvet curtains. Get a feather hat for the baby, photographs in front of the theater. Get an agent, and in due time you'll be being booked in a big time. Oh, what a dream, a wonderful dream, Papa. And all that I need is 88 bucks, Papa. That's what he said, Papa. Only 88 bucks.
You ain't getting 88 cents from me, Rose.
Then I'll get it someplace else. But I'll get it and get my kids out. Goodbye to blueberry pie. A good riddance to all the socials I had to go to, all the lodges I had to play, all the Shriners I said hello to. Hey, LA, I'm coming your way. Some people sit on their butts. Got the dream, yeah, but not the guts. That's living for some people, for some humdrum people, I suppose.
Genesis and little Kathryn.
Welcome.
In this next number, a man well past his prime, sorry, Chris, rhapsodizes about his 18-year-old wife to his ex-mistress.
She lightens my sadness, she livens my days, she bursts with a kind of madness my well-ordered ways, my happiest mistake, the ache of my life. You must meet my wife. She bubbles with pleasure, she glows with surprise, disrupts my accustomed leisure and ruffles my ties. I don't know even now quite how it began. You must meet my wife, my Anne. 1,000 whims to which I give in, since her smallest tear turns me ashen. I never dreamed that I could live in so completely demented, contented of fashion, so sun-like, so winning, so unlike a wife. I do think that I'm beginning to show signs of life. Don't ask me how at my age one still can grow. If you met my wife, you'd know.
Oh, dear Frederick, I'm just longing to meet her. Sometime.
She sparkles,
How pleasant.
she twinkles,
How nice.
her youth is a sort of present.
Whatever the price.
The incandescent what?
Light.
Of my life. You must meet my wife.
Yes, I must. I really must.
She
Now,
flutters,
how charming.
she twitters,
My word.
she floats.
Isn't that a lark? What is she? A bird?
She gives me funny names like
A very old man?
Yes, yes.
Oh, I must meet your Gertrude.
my
Oh,
Anne.
sorry.
She loves my voice, my walk, my mustache, the cigar, in fact, that I'm smoking. She'll watch me puff until it's just ash. Then she'll save the cigar butt.
Bizarre, but you're joking.
She dotes on
You're
my snoring.
How dear.
The truth is she's really simple.
Yes, that much seems clear.
She gives me funny names
Like-
old dry as dust.
Wouldn't she just?
You must meet my wife.
Yes, I must. I really must.
A sea of winds that I submerge in, yet so lovable in repentance. Unfortunately still a virgin, but you can't force a flower.
Don't finish that sentence. She's monstrous.
She's right,
Unfeeling.
unversed, she'd strike you as unenlightened.
No, I'd strike her first.
Her reticence, her apprehension.
Her crust.
No.
Yes,
No.
Friedrich.
You must meet my wife.
Well, let me get my hat and my knife.
What was that?
I must meet your wife.
Yes.
I must. It's the little things you do together, that make perfect relationships. The hobbies you pursue together,
Savings you accrue together.
looks you misconstrue together, that make marriage a joy. It's the little things you share together, swear together, wear together, that make perfect relationships. The hobbies you enjoy together, neighbors you annoy together, children you destroy together, that keep marriage intact. It's not so hard to be married when two maneuver as one. It's not so hard to be married
is it fun?
It's sharing little winks together
Drinks together,
Kinks together.
that make
marriage a joy.
bargains that you shop together,
Cigarettes you stop together.
clothing that you swap together that make perfect relationships. It's not talk of God and a decade ahead that allows you to get through the worst. It's I do and you don't and nobody said that, and who brought the subject up first? It's the little things, the little things, the little things, the little things. The little ways you try together, cry together, lie together, that make perfect relationships. Becoming a cliche together,
Growing old and gray together, withering away together, that makes marriage a joy.
it's not so hard to be married. It's much the simplest of crimes. It's not so hard to be married.
I've done it 3 or 4 times.
It's people that you hate together.
Be together,
Dig together, that make marriage a joy.
It's things like using force together.
shouting till you're hoarse together, getting a divorce together.
That make
Perfect relationships. Kiss, kiss. Bless this day, pinnacle of life, husband joined to wife, the heart leaps up to behold this golden day.
Today is for Amy. Amy, I give you the rest of my life to cherish and to keep you, to honor you forever. Today is for Amy, my happily soon to be wife.
Pardon me, is everybody here? Because if everybody's here, I want to thank you all for coming to the wedding and appreciate you going even more. I'm sure you all have lots of better things to do and not important than this call. Remember, well, you know the man I'm going to marry, but not because I'm going to ruin anyone as wonderful as he is. So I thank you all for the gifts and the flowers. Thank you all. Now it's back to the showers. Don't tell Paul, but I'm not getting married today. Bless this day, tragedy of life, husband joined to wife, the heart sinks down and feels dead. This dreadful day. Listen, everybody, look, I don't know what you're waiting for. A wedding, what's a wedding? It's a prehistoric ritual where everybody promises fidelity forever, which is maybe the most horrifying word I've ever heard, and which is followed by a honeymoon where suddenly he'll realize he's settled with a nut and want to kill you, which he should. So listen, thanks so much, but I'm not getting married. Go have lunch, because I'm not getting married. You've been crying, but I'm not getting married. Don't just stand there, I'm not getting married. And don't tell Paul, but I'm not getting married today. Oh, can't you go? Why is nobody listening? Goodbye, go and cry at another person's wake. If you're quick for a kick, you can pick up a christening. But please, on my knees, there's a human life at stake. So listen, everybody, I'm afraid you didn't hear. Or do you want to stand crazily to fall apart in front of you? It isn't only Paul who may be ruining his life. You know what? Both of us, we're losing our identities. I telephoned my analyst about it, and they said to see him Monday. But my Monday, I'll be floating in the Hudson with the other garbage. I'm not well, so I'm not getting married. You as well, but I'm not getting married. Clear the hall, I'm not getting married. Thank you all, I'm not getting married. And don't tell Paul, but I'm not getting married today. Bless this bride, totally insane, slipping down the drain. And bless this
songs here tonight. So we thought we'd slip in a couple that maybe you don't.
For example, you probably never heard That Boy Foxtrot, which is from Follies, unless you were in Boston in February of 1971. Thank you, Chris. Unfortunately, they cut the song from the show 2 weeks later.
I know.
I Remember is from the musical Evening Primrose, which you are also unlikely to have heard, unless you were watching ABC TV in New York on November 16th of 1966.
ABC TV said of it that Anthony Perkins will captivate you tonight, starring in a musical play about a nighttime society of hermits, escaping the pressures of the outside world in a department store.
That is so cliche. What an overworked theme for musical theater.
Did you say Anthony Perkins from Psycho? In a musical? Sounds like a hit to me.
Well, one of the hermits emerges only at night and tries to recall the sights and sounds and sensations of the outside world.
I remember sky. It was blue as ink, or at least I think. I remember sky.
how to clean. What makes him look reptilian is the brilliantine.
But oh, can that boy Foxtrot? Who knows what I saw in him? I took a chance, and yes, one more flaw in him. He can't dance as dumbbells go.
He's rather slow, and as for looking saintly,
Even faintly know, but who needs Albert Schweitzer when the lights are low? And oh boy, can that boy Foxtrot? Right now, as I speak of him, I hear the drums and oh, the technique of him. He's all thumbs.
his jokes are quaint and fairly faint.
He may be full of hook'em, but I no complaint. He often is a bore, but on the floor he ain't. And oh boy, can that boy Foxtrot?
Stephen Sondheim was born in New York City in 1930. He lived there until the age of 10 when his parents separated and he moved to Bucks County to live with his mother, very near the home of Oscar Hammerstein.
By the time he was 15, Stephen had written a number of musical plays. There was one that he was particularly proud of that he decided to take across the street to Hammerstein, and he asked him for his frank, professional opinion. Sondheim recalls.
Oh, I knew he and Mr. Rodgers would want to produce it immediately, and I would be the first 15-year-old with a musical on Broadway. Mr. Hammerstein said,
Stephen, my boy, do you really want my frank, professional opinion of your musical?
"Yes, Mr. Hammerstein."
Well, in that case, it's the worst thing I ever read.
The 15-year-old Sondheim, his adolescent lower lip trembling, looked at Hammerstein, who then said,
I didn't say it wasn't talented, I said it was terrible. And if you want to know why it's terrible, I'll tell you.
That afternoon, he gave him a master class in the art of constructing a musical play, from the very first stage direction until the final curtain call. That day, he sowed the seeds of Sondheim as a musical dramatist. And now we return to two of his favorite themes, marriage and New York, which Sondheim affectionately calls a city of strangers.
Phone rings, door chimes, in comes company.
"Phone rings, door chimes, in comes company.
Phone rings, door chimes, in comes company.
No strings, good times, just chums company."
Those good and crazy people, my friends. Those good and crazy people, my married friends. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? That's what it's really about. We've got company. Lots of company. Years of company. Life is company. Love is company.
Another 100 people just got off of the train and came up from the ground, while another 100 people just got off of the bus and are looking around at another 100 people who got off of the plane and are looking at us who got off of the train and the plane and the bus maybe yesterday. It's a city of strangers. Some come to work, some to play. A city of strangers. Some come to stare, some to stay. And every day, the ones who stay can find each other in the crowded streets and the guarded parks, by the rusty fountains and the dusty trees with the battered bars. And they walk together past the postered walls with the crude remarks. And they meet at parties through the friends of friends who they never know. Will you pick me up or do I meet you there, or shall we let it go? Did you get my message? 'Cause I looked in vain. Can we see each other Tuesday if it doesn't rain? Look, I'll call you in the morning or my service will explain.
you're a very special girl, not just overnight. No, you're a very special girl, not because you're bright, not just because you're bright. No, you're a very special girl, June. What you thinking?
Barcelona,
Oh,
flight 18.
stay a minute.
I would like to.
So?
Don't be mean.
Stay a minute.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Where you going?
Barcelona
So you say.
and Madrid.
Bon voyage.
On a Boeing.
Good night.
You're angry.
No.
I've got to
Right.
report to.
Go.
That's not to say that if I had my way. Oh well, I guess. Okay.
What?
I'll stay.
But. Oh, God. Marry me, little. Love me just enough. Cry, but not too often. Play, but not too rough. Keep a tender distance, so we'll both be free. That's the way it ought to be. I'm ready. Marry me a little. Do it with a will. Make a few demands I'm able to fulfill. Want me more than others? Not exclusively. That's the way it ought to be. I'm ready. I'm ready now. You can be my best friend. I can be the right one. We'll go through a fight or two. No harm, no harm. We'll look not too deep. We'll go not too far. We won't have to give up a thing. We'll stay who we are. Right?
a film called The 7% Solution, but very little of the song remained when the film came out. Set in Vienna at the turn of the century, the song is sung by the madam of a brothel.
When I was young and simple, I can't recall the date, I met a handsome captain of the guard. He visited my chamber one evening very late, in tandem with the handsome Saint Bernard. At first, I was astonished, and tears came to my eyes. And later, when I asked him to resume, he said, to my surprise, "My dear, that isn't wise. Where love is concerned, you must freshen the blue." Once, yes, once for alarm. Twice, though, loses the spark. One can never deny it, but after you try it, you vary the diet. Said my handsome young guard. Yes, I know that it's hard, but no matter how nice, I never do anything twice. I think about the Baron who came at my command and proffered me a riding crop and chains. The evening that we shared was meticulously planned. He took the most extraordinary pains. He trembled with excitement, his cheeks were all aglow, and afterward he cried to me, "Encore!" He pleaded with me so to have another go. I murmured caressingly, "Whatever for?" Once, twice, once for alarm. Twice, though, loses the spark. Once, yes, once is delicious, but twice can be vicious, or just repetitious. Yes, I know that it's hard. Someone's bound to be scarred, but no matter the price, I never do anything twice. And then there was the abbot who worshipped at my feet and dressed me in a wimple and in veils. He made a proposition which I found very sweet and handed me a hammer and some nails. In time, we lay contented, and he began again by fingering the beads around our waists. I whispered to him then, "We'll have to say amen," for I had developed more Catholic taste. Once, yes, once for alarm. Twice, though, loses the spark. As I said to my abbot, "I'll get in the habit, but not in the habit. You, my highest regard. Yes, Yes, once can be nice. Love requires some spice. With you, something to view, something to do, totally new. I'll be there in a trice, but I never do anything twice. Except, no, I never do anything twice.
That song reminds me of the classic distinction between disappointment and despair. Disappointment is the first time you realize you can't do it twice. Despair is the second time you realize you can't do it once.
So my number inspired your own personal tragedy.
Scott Keys, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Follies is a wonderfully ambitious musical about a reunion of old Ziegfeld Follies girls in the rubble of their old theater decades after their heyday. But what's wrong with that stuff? Those don't come any closer, cause you know how much I love your feelings. Those tell me that you love me, oh you did, I gotta run now, blues. I've got those. Whisper how I'm better than I think, but what do you know? Blues.
Blah, blah, blues.
Those, why do you keep telling me I stink when I adore you? Feelings.
Blah, blah, blues.
Let's say I'm all the world to you, you're out of your mind. I know there's someone else and I can kiss your behind. Those who say I'm terrific, but your taste was always rotten. Feelings. Those go away, I need you. Come to me, I'll kill ya. Darling, I'll do anything to keep you with me, tell ya. Tell me that you love me, oh you did, I gotta run now. Blues.
Follies is not the only show where Sondheim used pastiche to tell his stories. In Company, 3 of Bobby's girlfriends, who are tired of his neurotic lack of commitment to marriage, decide to psychoanalyze him in a Andrew Sisters parody.
You could drive a person crazy. You could drive a person mad. First you make a person hazy, so a person could be had. Then you leave a person dangling, sadly, outside your door, which can only make a person gladly want you even more. I could understand a person if he said to go away. I could understand a person if he happened to be gay. A person that titillates a person and then leaves her flat. He's crazy. He's a troubled person. He's a truly crazy person himself. Bobby is my hobby and I'm giving it up. When a personality is personable, he shouldn't have to sit like a log. It's harder than a marriage or coercible to try to get you off of your wrong. So single and attentive and attractive a man is everything a person could wish. But turning off the person is the act of a man who likes to pull the hooks out of fish. Knock, knock, is anybody there? Knock, knock, it really isn't fair. Knock, knock, I'm working on my charms. Knock, knock, a zombie's in my arms. Oh, that sweet affection, what is wrong? Where's the loose connection? How long, oh Lord, how long? Bobby, baby, Bobby, booby, Bobby, you can drive a person buggy. You can blow a person's cool. First you make a person feel all hoggy, while you make her feel a fool. When a person says that you've upset her, that's when you're good. You impersonate a person better than a zombie should. I could understand a person if he wasn't good at bed. I can understand a person if he actually was dead. Exclusive you, elusive you. Will any of your ever get the juice of you? You're crazy. You're a lovely person. You're a moving, deeply maladjusted, never to be trusted, crazy person. Yourself. See you all later. You can go to the bar.
Everybody says don't.
Everybody says don't. Everybody says don't. It isn't right. Don't. It isn't nice.
Everybody says no.
Everybody says
Don't. Everybody says don't walk on the grass. Don't disturb the peace. Don't stay on the ice.
Well, I say do. I say walk on the grass that was meant to feel. I say sail.
Tilt to the windmill, and if you fail, you fail. Everybody says don't, everybody says don't, everybody says don't.
Get out of line.
When they say that man,
maybe that's a sign.
9 times out of 10, they are doing just fine.
make just a ripple.
Make just a ripple.
Come on, be brave.
Come on, be brave.
Anyone Can Whistle, one of the more controversial American musicals of the 1960s. And now, in a very different mood, two songs that showcase Stephen Sondheim at his most simple and most subtle.
Anyone can whistle, that's what they say, easy. Anyone can whistle, any old day, easy. It's all so simple, relax, let go, let fly. So someone tell me why can't I can dance a tango, I can read Greek, easy. I can slay a dragon any old week, easy. What's hard is simple, what's natural comes hard. Maybe you could show me how to let go, lower my guard, learn to be free. Maybe you can whistle, whistle for me. Whistle at a dragon, down it will fall, easy. Whistle at a hero, trumpets and all, easy. What's hard is simple, what's natural comes hard. Maybe you could show me how to let go, lower my guard, learn to be free. Maybe if you whistle, whistle for me.
Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Me finally here on the ground, you in midair. Send in the clowns. Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, one who can't move. Where are the clowns? Send in the clowns. Just when I start opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours, making my entrance again with my usual flair, sure of my lines, no one is there. Don't you love farce? My fault, I fear. I thought that you'd want what I want, so
quicksand in the clouds. Don't bother, they're here. Isn't it rich? Isn't it queer? Losing my timing this late in my career. And where are the clowns? There ought to be clowns. Well, maybe next year. The Miller's Son is positioned as what is typically the show-stopping 11 o'clock number, but it is sung by one of the outlying characters, the maid Petra, who offers wisdom not seen in a lot of the upper class. And in the original production, Sondheim gave the actress playing her this small directorial note, end on a smile. I shall marry the miller's son. Pin my hat on a nice piece of property. Friday nights for a bit of fun. We'll go dancing. It's a wink and a wiggle and a giggle on the grass, and I'll trip the life fandango. A pinch and a diddle in the middle of what passes by. It's a very short road from the pinch and the punch to the paunch and the pouch and the pension. It's a very short road to the 10,000 lunch and the belch and the grouch and the sigh. In the meanwhile, there are mouths to be kissed before mouths to be fed, and a lot in between in the meanwhile. And a girl ought to celebrate what passes by. Or I shall marry the businessman. 5 fat babies and lots of security. Friday nights, if we think we can, we'll go dancing. Meanwhile, it's a push and a fumble and a tumble in the sheets, no foot, the Highland fancy, a dip in the butter and a flutter with what meets my eye. It's a very short fetch from the push and the whoop to the squint and the stoop and the mumble. It's not much of a stretch from the cribs and the croup to the bosoms and droop and the dry. In the meanwhile, there are mouths to be kissed before mouths to be fed, and there's many a tryst and there's many a bet to be sampled and seen in the meanwhile. And a girl has to celebrate what passes by. Or I shall marry the Prince of Wales. Pearls and servants and dressing for festivals. Friday nights with him all entails. We'll have dancing. Meanwhile, it's a rip in the bustle and a rustle in the hay, and I'll pitch the quick fantastic with flings of confetti and my petticoat way up high. It's a very short way
who know that their own marriage isn't going too well, but judging the mess that their friends are in, they know they're gonna be all right.
Honey bunch, sad to say, but I have a hunch. Screen romances went out to lunch. There's no reason to pout. Don't look bleak, ever after can mean 1 week. Happy endings can spring a leak. We're just having a drought. Smile and sweat it out. If we can just hang on, we'll have compatibility. No need to worry, we're gonna be alright. One day the ache is gone, there's nothing like senility. We better hurry, we're gonna be alright. Meanwhile, relax, I'll take a lover, you take a lover. When that's played out, they'll get the axe. We can retire, sit by the fire, fade out. We'll build our house upon the rock of my virility. We better scurry, we're gonna be all night. Oh boy, we're gonna be all right.
I was told, just be faithful and never scold. Sounded easy, so I was sold. I've been miserable since. I was taught when a prince and a dragon fought, that the dragon was always caught. Now I don't even wince when it eats the prince. I know a perfect pair, their lives are at the pinnacle, but how do we know they're gonna be alright? The bride is slightly square, the groom is slightly cynical. A little vino, they're gonna be alright. She aims to please, she has the baby, and though they may be having fine times, when there's a crisis, she has another. Now she's a mother. 9 times it all went wrong, but where details are slightly clinical. She's out in Reno, the kids adore the flight. Hi ho, they're gonna be alright.
Honey child, bury everything, learn to smile. Married couples can stay in style, just like practicing charm. All is well, at least as far as their friends can tell. Please ignore the peculiar smell, there's no cause for alarm. Mildew will do harm.
She once was quite well read.
He once was intellectual. No one's suspicious, they're gonna be alright.
She's nice and sweet and dead.
He's tall and ineffectual.
They look delicious,
They're gonna be alright.
Who's on the skates? She goes to night school.
If it's the right school, he'll permit her.
They love their kids, they love their friends too.
Lately, he tends to hit her.
Sometimes she drinks in bed.
Sometimes he's homosexual.
But why be vicious? They keep it out of sight.
Good show, they're gonna be alright. And so, we're gonna be alright. Hi ho, we're gonna be alright.
Well, that was decidedly a Sondheim lyric, but the music was actually by Richard Rodgers from the one musical that Sondheim and Rodgers wrote together, Do I Hear a Waltz?
Which brings us to a section of Sondheim words set to other people's music. We now have songs with music by Leonard Bernstein and book by Arthur Lawrence, 2 duets from West Side Story. A boy like that who killed your brother, forget that boy and find another. One of your own kind, stick to your own kind. A boy like that will bring you sorrow. You'll meet another boy tomorrow. Pies en los tuyos, pies en los tuyos. A boy who kills and that was one thing only. And when he's done, he'll leave you lonely. He'll murder your love, he murdered mine. Just wait and see, just wait, Maria, just wait and see.
It isn't true, not for me. It's true for you, not for me. I hear your words in my head. I know they're smart, but my heart, Anita, but my heart.
Not like that.
No,
You
they're
killed your brother.
wrong, but my
You
unaware, we circle back to Company, which had a recent Tony Award-winning revival on Broadway. This next song bookends the earlier song, Marry Me a Little, in which Bobby searched for something that doesn't exist. Now, he is desperate to find someone.
Somebody pulled me too close. Somebody hurt me too deep. Somebody sit in my chair and ruin my sleep and make me aware of being alive, being alive. Somebody need me too much. Somebody know me too well. Somebody pull me up short and put me through hell and give me support for being alive. Make me alive. Make me alive. Make me confused. Mock me with praise. Let me be used. Vary my days. But alone is alone, not alive. Somebody crowd me with love. Somebody force me to care. Somebody make me come through. I'll always be there, as frightened as you, to help us survive. Being alive. Being alive. Being alive.
Gypsy covers the early life of Miss Gypsy Rose Lee, the distinguished ichthysiast.
Stripper.
Yes. Mama Rose's hopefulness led her children down a path of destruction into the horrific world of show business. I had a dream about you, baby. It's gonna come true, baby. They think that we're through, but baby, you'll be swell. You'll be great. Gonna have the whole world on a plate. Starting here, starting now. Honey, everything's coming up roses. Clear the decks, clear the tracks. You've got nothing to do but relax. Blow a kiss, take a bow. Honey, everything's coming up roses. Now's your inning. Stand the world on its ear. Set it spinning. That'll be just the beginning. Curtain up, light the lights. We've got nothing to hit but the heights. You'll be swell, you'll be great. I can tell, just you wait. That lucky star I told
and nothing's gonna stop us till we're through. Honey, everything's coming up, roses and daffodils. Everything's gonna be sunshine and Santa Claus. Everything's coming up, white lights and lollipops. Everything's coming up, roses for me and for you.
You can pull all the stops out till they call the cops out. Grind your behind till you're bad. But you gotta get a gimmick if you wanna get ahead. You can sacrifice your sacro, working in the back row, bumping in a dump till you're dead. But you gotta get a gimmick if you wanna get ahead. Me and that's how burlesque was born. You can, but I did it with a horn. Once I was a schlepper, now I miss the zipper with my revolution in dance. You gotta get a gimmick if you wanna have a chance.
She'll never make it rich. Me and I, but I do it with a switch. I'm electrifying, and I ain't even trying. I never have to sweat to get paid. But if you got a gimmick, gypsy girl, you got it made.
All the ain't gonna spell success. Me what I do it with finesse.
Something special, anything that's special, anything that's special. You're more than just a mimic when you got a gimmick. Take a look how different we are.
If you wanna make it, twinkle while you shake it.
If you wanna grind it, wait till you've refined it.
If you wanna bump it with the trumpet. Get yourself a gimmick and you too can be a star.
Now we're going to bring to you three very memorable, not you guys, three memorable songs from Follies.
I'm still here from Follies, traced as the social history of America from the 30s all the way through the 60s. Tonight, it will be sung by all the ladies in the cast to remind us that we don't come by our experiences later in life. We live them every day, and the struggle is always difficult. But first, Losing My Mind.
not to have those dinners for 10 elderly men from the UN. How could I survive? Could I leave you and your shelves of the world's best books, and the evenings of martyred looks, cryptic sighs, sullen glares from those injured eyes? Could I leave the quips with a sting, jokes with a sneer, passionless love-making once a year? Leave the lies, ill-concealed, and the wounds never healed, and the game's not worth winning, and wait! I'm just beginning. What, leave you, leave you? How could I leave you? How could I go it alone? Putting thoughts of you aside in the south of France. Would I think of suicide? Darling, shall we dance? Could I live through the pain on a terrace in Spain? Would it pass? It would pass. Could I bury my rage with a boy half your age in the grass? Bet your ass. But I've done that already. Or didn't you know, love? Tell me, how could I leave when I left long ago? Love, could I leave you? No, the point is, could you leave me? Well, I guess you could leave me the house, leave me the flat, leave me the Brocs and Chagalls and all that. You could leave me the stocks for sentiment's sake, and 90% of the money you make, and the rugs and the cooks. Darling, you keep the drugs, honey, you keep the books. Sweetheart, you take the gram, I'll keep the spinet, and all of our friends, and just wait a goddamn minute. Oh, leave you, how could I leave you? Sweetheart, I have to confess. Could I leave you? Yes. Would I leave you? Would I leave you? Yes.
religion, and pills. And I'm here. Been called a pinko, commie tool. Got through it stinko by my pool. I should have gone to an acting school, that seems clear. Still someone said she's sincere, so I'm here. Black Sable one day, next day it goes into hock. But I'm here. Top billing Monday, Tuesday you're touring in stock. But I'm here. First you're another slow-eyed vamp, then someone's mother, then your camp, then you career from career to career. I'm almost through my memoirs, and I'm here. I've gotten through, hey lady, aren't you? Who's it's? Wow, what a looker you were. Or better yet, sorry, I thought you were. Who's it's? Whatever happened to her? Good times and bum times, I've seen them all, and my dear, I'm still here. Crushed velvet sometimes, sometimes just pretzels and beer. But I'm here. I've run the gamut, A to Z. 3 cheers and damn it, say la vie. I got through all of last year, and I'm here. Lord knows at least I was there, and I'm here. Look who's here. I'm still
Ladies and gentlemen, we are glad that you are all still here. We have sung 34 of Stephen Sondheim's classic hits.
27 more to go.
On your mark.
Get set. Commence.
Let us entertain you. Let us make you smile. Let us do a few tricks.
some old and then some new tricks.
We're very versatile.
There won't be trumpets or bolts of fire.
Something familiar.
Something
stranger myself here, small world, isn't it?
There won't be trumpets or bolts of fire. Mariah.
I just met a girl named Maria.
And suddenly that name will never be the same to me.
Remember.
Once my clothes were shabby, tailors called me cabby.
Everybody ought to have a maid.
Got my tweed pressed, got my best, all I need now is the girl.
And I shall marry the miller's son.
That lecherous, lewd, lascivious, loathsome, lying, lazy, dirty, old man of mine.
Lovely, all I am is lovely. Lovely is the one thing I can do.
If she'd only been faded, if she'd only been fat, if she'd only been jaded and bursting with chat, I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright.
A boy like that would kill your brother. Forget that boy and find another. One of your own kind, one of your own kind. Wherever we go, whatever we do, we're gonna go through it together. Wherever I go, I know we go. I'm still here.
Wherever I go, I know she goes.
I'm still here. No fist, no fight, no fuse, and no he goes here. I mean, goes here together. It's the little things you do together, that make perfect relationships.
Make all our hands one hand. Make all our hearts one heart. Now it begins, now it starts. One hand, one heart. Deep held
You'll never get away from me. You can climb the tallest tree. I'll be there somehow. True, you could say, hey, here's your hat.
Does anyone still wear a hat?
Here's to the ladies who lunch. Everybody now. Lounging in their caftans and planning a brunch. On their own we have an egg roll. Mr. Goldstone, have a napkin, have a chapstick, have a chair. Have a spare rib, Mr. Goldstone. Any spare rib that I shall spare, I'd be glad to share.
First light.
Gee, Officer Crocky, we're down on our knees. 'Cause no one wants a fellow with a social disease. Gee, Officer Crocky, what are we to do? Gee, Officer Crocky, crop you.
Waiting around for the girls upstairs after the curtain came down. Money in my pocket to spend. Honey, could you maybe get a friend for my friend?
Waiting around for the boys downstairs, stalling as long as we dare. Giggling, wriggling out of our tights, chattering and clattering down all of those flights.
God, I've forgotten there ever were nights of waiting for the girls.
Waiting for the boys, waiting for the boys downstairs.
Girls of summer, get
in June, plus a touch of the moon.
Do I hear a waltz? Very odd, but I hear a waltz.
There isn't a band and I don't understand it.
Remember, don't you love a farce?
My fault, I fear. I thought that you'd want what I want.
Sorry, my dear.
And where are the clowns?
Quick, send in the clowns.
Don't bother. They're here.
Divided, get cold.